This fighter outshines everyone with his weird training. Jiří Procházka trains like no one else. Punching trees 500 times is just a warm-up. Picture this, in the depths of forests, Procházka trained an unorthodox striking style that put Dominic Reyes to sleep, by technique that looked like from video game. But here is what everyone gets wrong about Jiří Procházka. His training isn't just weird for the sake of being weird. Every insane method has a specific purpose, such as his unconventional eye training. Yeah, he looks like a pirate, yet he masters his eye muscles for better reaction times, sharps his reflexes, which are crucial in the fight. With this equipment, even F1 drivers must be jealous of Procházka's reflexes. Another magic is meditating under freezing waterfalls. Procházka pushes the boundaries of meditation, which helps him in the wild brawls. The proof, he pulled out submission in the final round of the Vital Tie, despite being down on the scorecard against the best BJJ artist in the UFC. Did you spot that weird hairstyle? It is not just a barber mistake, it has much deeper meaning. Jiří's antenna is there to help him to connect with what he calls universal energy. While it might sound mystical, this focused meditation clearly contributes to his in-fight calm. I'm really thinking about putting that stuff on my head. If we get 2k likes, I'm gonna do it. However, right after getting the belt, Jiří headed to train with Shaolin Master. He has spent weeks learning Unchained techniques. It might seem weird, but hey, in my opinion, it's more cool to watch than conventional wrestling. Almost all fighters take cold baths. It's trendy right now. Act like they are second Wim Hof. Yet no one does it like Jiří Procházka. He literally strips down his underwear and goes right into the snow. Or he goes hiking, and in the middle of that, he takes a break to meditate and think of another idea about the next weird training. And if we talk about conventional styles, Jiří uses conventional methods, but from the 15th century. Procházka perfects his footwork with a razor-sharp sword, practicing Unchained samurai kata patterns. Yet Jiří should be also practice some defense tactics as well, otherwise the internet will be flooded with these memes. You all know those who train underwater for cardio. Procházka does it also to improve his strength, regenerate muscles, joint, and so on. You know it. Yet at one time he takes it farther than everyone else with extreme breath holding sessions. These underwater drills have built a cardio that let him maintain his frenetic pace in every round. The champion revealed on the MMA Hour podcast that he once spent 3 whole days in complete darkness. Moreover, he did it so without eating anything during that stint. And why? Because it's part of traditional Japanese practice called mukosu, when people sharpen their mental resilience through sensory deprivation just to deeply meditate, helping them confront inner struggles and cultivate focus. What I really appreciate about Procházka's training is that he tries to put everything into movement, and it perfectly displays into the cage. Running on a treadmill is boring as hell, yet Procházka adds dumbbells and does shadow boxing with them. Or when he took a pilgrim's journey to the Camino de Santiago, that's by the way one of the biggest journeys in Europe, he wasn't just casually walking. It was too boring for him. He was shadow boxing and he was spotted in some random village. Just imagine you are an average European grandma and suddenly see this crazy man shadow boxing in your village. I would call the cops. Jiří Procházka's finest thing for increasing his immunity is patting himself down with poison ivy. I'm just waiting until Brian Johnson himself finds out about this insane longevity hack. Yeah, jokes aside, many fighters talk about the warrior mentality, but Procházka's philosophical approach is deeply genuine. He studies Unchained samurai literature and applies its principles to modern MMA, creating a unique fighting style that's as much about spiritual growth as entertainment for us, for fans. This signature style started in Japan. Way before UFC, Procházka was a rising champ. That's probably the second best promotion in whole Asia, so it's a huge success. And after almost 5 years, he came back to Japan. He trained there and mainly visited the old masters, to set his point of view, how to better understand the body like a power, and also to see the beautiful nature and recharge the true power, that universal energy that's connected to him thanks to his antenna. Procházka also visited the Buddhist temples to meditate and to clean his mind. Plus, it was the official start of his fighting camp for the next title run. Look, even here his guard is low. So we can look forward to next weird trainings. Procházka's source of all those crazy stuffs lies in one single book. When Jiří started with martial arts at the age of 17, he was more into parties and all stuff around. Yet after his trainer introduced him the Book of 5 Rings, we can say his world has shifted around. Each book represents one thought every samurai should live by. So even though Jiří is from Czech Republic, same as me, he can be samurai. The first book is the Water Book. Musashi compares the mind to water, advocating for adaptability and fluidity in battle. Just as water changes shape to fit its container, a warrior should adjust to the opponent's movements. Musashi also emphasized maintaining a calm mind and remaining clear-headed, especially under pressure.
Be water, my friend.
Next book is the Ground Book. A warrior should understand not just combat, but also the way in all things, learning to adapt and mastering skills beyond one's immediate focus. The third book is the Fire Book. Fire represents the intense nature of battle. Musashi advises using the opponent's weaknesses to one's advantage, often by overwhelming them through a constant and relentless approach. The Wind Book is the fourth. Musashi argues the reader not to become overly attached to a particular school or method, but rather to focus on developing adaptable and open mind. And I really like it, since many people advises only their stuff, only their product. However, the final book is the Book of the Void. It's the most philosophical section. It devolves into the concept of emptiness or void. Musashi describes it as a state of openness, where the mind is free of preconceptions and distractions, allowing one to see things as they truly are. Reaching this state brings clarity, enabling one to act instinctively and in harmony with the situation. And the craziest part of those weird Jiří Procházka's trainings, it all works. That spinning elbow knockout, learned from sword training. That supernatural endurance, it was built in snow. The calm in chaos, it was forged under waterfalls. And I really think we all can be a little bit crazier, more weird, live by those morals by Musashi, to embrace the warrior inside us.